All right, so we're going to pick up with the Hades story, which is really kind of the only real Hades story. And it's a story of how he gets his wife, Persephone. Now, you got to understand things here. With Hades, he is the god of the underworld. He's in the underworld all the time. He wants to get married, but there's not a lot of options because the only people around him are dead. Okay. And so he looks up one day into the regular world and he sees this beautiful flower goddess named Persephone, who happens to be his niece. So it's super creepy, but you guys understand. And so he decides he wants to marry her. So he does the responsible thing and he gets in his chariot and he goes and he kidnaps her. Okay, which is actually not the responsible thing. In fact, stealing a woman is not a good foundation for any kind of relationship. So if you have a minivan and you are so inclined to just slowly drive up to someone and kidnap them, thinking that is going to be a way to start a relationship, it is not. That's going to lead you to prison. It is not an acceptable way to live your life. So just like throwing that out there. And it doesn't work well for Hades either. Okay, so he steals her, takes her to the underworld. Everything is great for only him. Okay. Up in the regular world, what this story really becomes about is Persephone's mom. Okay, Demeter or Ceres is her Roman name. She is the goddess of agriculture. Okay, so she makes stuff grow. That's her responsibility. So she's the goddess of the harvest. She brings plants to life. That's why Persephone, the flower goddess, is her daughter. And so she realizes that Persephone is missing, but she has no idea where she went. And so she spends all of her time looking for her daughter, mourning the loss of her daughter, and she's super distraught. And so because she's so upset and because she's spending all her time looking for Persephone, she even like ends up creating the original sirens because she sends them out looking for original harpies rather because she sends them out looking for Persephone as well. And because she's so busy with that, she doesn't actually make stuff grow. So what happens to like all the vegetation in the world? It dies. Okay. And so because it's dying, people are dying. And because people are dying, they're not worshiping Zeus. And that's when he decides to get involved. Because apparently, like, he saw the whole thing and he knows what's going on. He just didn't feel the need to intervene until he stopped getting attention. And so he goes down to Hades and is like, listen, I know that you stole Persephone. You got to give her back. But what does Hades say? No, I stole her fair and square. She is mine. And so Zeus tries to negotiate, doesn't work out. And so he decides that he has to basically force this truce of sorts. Okay. And so he gets Demeter, gets Hades together, and they decide what they're going to do is they are going to share rights to Persephone. Poor Persephone does not have much say in any of this. And so for half the year, she gets to stay with Hades, living in the underworld, being miserable. And for the other half of the year, she goes back with her mom where she is happy. Okay. Now, when she is with her mom is happy and she makes stuff grow. And so what this is where the Greeks say our seasons come from. So when she has Persephone, it is spring and it is summer, everything is growing. When she goes back to Hades, that's when everything starts to die because her mom's super upset. And that's when we have fall and we have winter. Now, you might have heard a version of the story that says that the reason that she was not allowed to leave the underworld full time was because she actually ate something in the underworld. And there's a tradition that if you eat in the underworld, you can't leave the underworld. And if you've heard that, the common part of that story is that she actually ate a pomegranate seed. Okay, she ate one pomegranate seed, and that's why she wasn't able to leave. Now, I have my own interpretation of that story. I think that it's actually a commentary on how difficult it is to eat a pomegranate because if you've ever eaten one, they're delicious. Like love pomegranates, love pomegranate juice, fantastic. But when you crack one of those things open, there's like all these like thousands of pods, and like I watch Food Network. Okay, I get that people have somehow hit that thing and they all come falling out. That has never worked for me. So you're like digging out like all these little pods, and so it takes forever to eat them. So my theory is the reason she wasn't able to leave wasn't because she had eaten one pomegranate seed, but was because she was actually still eating the pomegranate. Okay, so that is the story of Persephone and Hades, and really the only story of Hades that we have.